Hey everybody, Sal here, and just wanted to come at you a little bit about the Nyheim Hines situation. Really tough break for Nyheim Hines, right? I mean, come on. To get hurt like this before the start of the season, really stinks for him, obviously. Good guy, good locker room presence. The Bills are really hoping on him to, add a little bit to the offense, maybe some wrinkles, but especially as a punt returner, kick returner. And that's kind of where the big blow is for the team this year. Now they're going to be on the lookout for a primary punt and kick returner. There's still some guys in-house, obviously. Deontay Hardy was a Pro Bowler in that department just a few years ago, but I think they really wanted him to be more on offense this year than the return department. But we'll see if they go that route. Khalil Shakir returned punts last year, his rookie year a little bit. And, of course, Micah Hyde has returned punts. Sorry, crossing the street now. Got a car here. Got my son with me. We're going to hit some balls. Say hi, Max.
Hi.
All right, we're going to do that. That's where we're walking right now. So, anyway, that being said, ramifications for the roster include also maybe this opens a door for a guy like Latavius Murray to actually earn a spot as a running back, because now there's not a guy you have to use from the running back spot to return. If you're going to use Hardy or Shakir, Hyde, someone like that, maybe that opens up. The Bills do have 89 guys on the roster now if they put Nyheim Hines on injured reserve. If they put him on injured reserve, which appears to be the case, they'll basically have an open roster spot. They'll have a spot for one more 90 players. They can sign somebody, trade for somebody, whatever. They are working out, apparently, Jay Sternberger, the former tight end of the Green Bay Packers, was with the USFL, but we'll see where that goes. They may now be looking for a running back / return man or something like that. That being said, a lot of confusion about what's going to happen with his salary and salary cap and all that, especially considering now we know he was apparently sitting on a jet ski and got run into. Horrible, absolutely horrible news and situation. So that would constitute an NFI, a non-football injury. So the Bills, if they would like to, if they want to, the Bills could basically say, okay, non-football injury, and just void his salary this year. However, even if they did that, they would be on the hook for the salary cap portion of the bonuses that they already gave him. Now, they could file a grievance, go after the bonuses. They could do that. But if they did put him on, if they did void his contract, they would get salary cap relief for the base salary that he was scheduled. So basically, it'd be like just releasing a player in that instance. The Bills don't have to do that, though. They can basically say, look, we feel for the guy. This was a really horrible instance and situation. We're going to keep him on the team. And, we're going to do right by him, because other players are watching this. People around the league are watching this, how you handle these situations. It's always tricky for teams. That said, they can also elect to put him on NFI, non-football injured, and still elect to not pay him his salary. I don't know if really they would do that, but that is an option. Just because he goes on NFI doesn't mean they have to pay him. They can put him on NFI and decide not to pay him. So trying to clear it up as much as possible. He has in-game roster bonuses as well for being on the team. I think it's $340K. That's divided by 17 for if you're on the active roster for those games. Obviously, that's not going to happen, so the $340K would be wiped off the books no matter what here. But I think the $2 million, I think his base salary is what would be at play if they want to void the contract. But again, they might not do that. We'll see. Bills have a lot of options here. None of them are really anything anybody wanted to get to this situation. All right, hope that helps and clears up some of the Nyheim Hines situation as far as the roster and the salary cap and his salary.